Welcome back, my great history lovers, to another fascinating and exciting video that will make you look at the change in your pocket in a whole new way. Today's story is about something truly mind-blowing, a coin so ordinary at first glance that most people would overlook it completely, but so extraordinary once you know its secrets that it could make you a multi-millionaire overnight. We are talking about the 2010 Liberty Dime, a small piece of metal with a face value of just 10 cents, yet rumored to be worth an unbelievable $77 million due to a combination of extremely rare minting errors, design anomalies, and mysterious factors that have made it one of the most talked about coins in American numismatic history. If you've ever dreamed of finding a fortune in your pocket change, this story will open your eyes to just how real that possibility can be. So sit back and stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will make you look at every dime differently for the rest of your life. The United States dime has a long and proud heritage that dates back to the very beginnings of American coinage. Since 1796, dimes have been part of the U.S. monetary system, serving as a symbol of commerce, art, and craftsmanship. The version we know today, the Roosevelt Dime, has been in continuous production since 1946. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death, both for his leadership during the Great Depression and his role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign dedicated to eradicating polio. The coin's obverse features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, with the inscriptions "Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust," and the date, while the reverse showcases a torch representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch symbolizing peace and an oak branch representing strength. Every year, the United States Mint produces hundreds of millions of dimes at various facilities across the country, including Philadelphia P. Mint Mark, Denver D. Mint Mark, and San Francisco S. Mint Mark. In 2010, the Denver Mint struck an enormous number of Roosevelt dimes. Each one was supposed to be identical, small, precise, and perfect. But out of that sea of coins, there are whispers that a few anomalies slipped through, the kind of errors that defy logic and transform an ordinary dime into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. The tale of the 2010 Liberty Dime worth $77 million begins with the mystery of minting perfection gone wrong. The Denver Mint, known for its high standards, uses precision machinery to strike coins with incredible accuracy. The process starts with blank planchets, small discs of metal made from a copper-nickel alloy that are fed into presses where dies strike the obverse and reverse images under immense pressure. Each step is automated and controlled, leaving little room for human error. Yet, sometimes, despite the technology, things don't go as planned. Imagine for a moment one of these dimes being struck not once, but twice or even 3 times because of a misfeed in the striking press. Imagine the dies being slightly misaligned, causing Roosevelt's image to appear doubled or even shifted. Imagine a planchet made from the wrong metal or missing part of its design. Each of these possibilities represents a different kind of minting error, and when several of them occur on the same coin, the result can be a truly one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Reports from collectors who claim to have examined the 2010 Liberty Dime worth millions suggest that it features a combination of errors never before seen together. First, there's the doubling of the word liberty in the date, a telltale sign of a doubled die error. This happens when the die itself is struck more than once during its creation, leading to slightly shifted design elements. Under magnification, the letters and numbers appear as if they have a shadow, giving the coin a distinctive doubled appearance. This kind of error is incredibly sought after by collectors because it's the result of an error in the die, not just a flaw on the coin, meaning every coin struck with that die will carry the same anomaly. Next, there's speculation that the coin was struck on a transitional or experimental planchet. Normally, dimes are made from a copper core with a nickel outer layer. However, if a planchet intended for another denomination or even another country found its way into the press, the resulting coin could have a different color, weight, or magnetic property. Such off-metal errors are extremely rare because of the mint's tight quality controls. When they do happen, they often become legendary. Adding to the intrigue is the possibility of a misaligned or repunched mint mark. The D on the 2010 dime identifies it as having been minted in Denver, but if that mint mark was struck twice, slightly offset, or in the wrong position, it would represent another level of rarity. Mint mark errors used to be more common in the mid-20th century when they were manually punched into the dies, but even in modern times, subtle variations can occur, especially when dies are replaced or modified during production. What's particularly fascinating about the 2010 Liberty Dime story is that multiple rare errors reportedly coexist on a single coin, a perfect storm of anomalies that transforms it from a simple piece of change into a multi-million-dollar artifact. Experts who've analyzed descriptions of the coin believe it could display a triple strike, an off-center strike, and possibly even partial collar damage, giving the edge a unique and uneven texture. To collectors, each of these elements adds another layer of uniqueness and therefore, value. So, how could a coin like this reach an estimated worth of $77 million? To understand that, we have to look at how value is determined in the world of rare coins. In numismatics, a coin's worth is influenced by three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. A coin that's one of a kind, in pristine condition, and highly sought after can reach astronomical prices at auction. When you combine the excitement of discovery, the beauty of imperfection, and the desire of collectors to own a piece of history, prices can reach levels that seem impossible. Consider that the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, a $20 gold coin, sold for over $18 million. Or that certain era coins like the 1943 copper penny have sold for more than $1 million. The 2010 Liberty Dime, if authentic and confirmed to have such a rare combination of errors, could easily surpass those records due to its modern rarity and the sheer improbability of its existence. Imagine a coin collector finding one of these rare 2010 dimes purely by accident, perhaps in a roll of coins from a bank, or among loose change from a cash drawer. They notice something odd. The mint mark looks slightly off, the date seems doubled, and the coin's edge feels different. At first, they think it might just be a trick of the light, but when they examine it under magnification, they realize that this dime is anything but ordinary. They send it to a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC), where experts analyze it in detail. When the results come back confirming that it's a genuine minting anomaly, the numismatic world goes wild. Collectors start buzzing about the discovery. Online forums light up with discussions, theories, and speculation. Some believe it's an undiscovered variety, others think it's a once-in-a-century minting fluke. As the story spreads, the value of the coin skyrockets. Major auction houses reach out, eager to include the coin in their high-profile sales. When the day of the auction arrives, the room is filled with collectors, investors, and historians, all waiting to witness history. The bidding starts modestly but quickly climbs $1 million, then 2, then 10. Each raise of a bidder's hand is met with murmurs of disbelief. The price climbs higher and higher, fueled by the knowledge that this coin is unlike any other. When the gavel finally falls, the price has reached an unbelievable $77 million. The buyer, whose identity remains private, has just secured one of the most valuable coins in modern history. But beyond the jaw-dropping price tag lies something even more meaningful: the fascination with imperfection and the human element in minting. The 2010 Liberty Dime serves as a reminder that even in a world of machines and precision engineering, accidents can happen, and those accidents can create beauty. Each flaw tells a story. Each mistake holds mystery. And sometimes, those small imperfections become symbols of something much larger. Let's talk a bit more about what specific types of minting errors could make such a coin exist in the first place. There's the broad strike error, which occurs when the retaining collar, the ring that holds the coin's shape, during striking malfunctions. When this happens, the coin expands outward, giving it a flattened or stretched appearance. There's also the die cap error, where a coin sticks to one of the dies and continues to strike subsequent coins, creating ghost-like impressions and bizarre distortions. Another possibility is a die clash, where the two dies strike each other without a planchet between them, leaving traces of each side's design imprinted on the other. Each of these errors alone would be enough to make a dime valuable. Combine several of them, and you have something priceless.